Hi everyone. Hi from the Husky as well. I'm not going to talk for long. Like, I don't really have much to say. I'm mentally drained, I'm physically drained, I'm emotionally drained. By the way, she's absolutely fine. For those who are saying she's crying, she wants something. Huskies are like this. They're very vocal, they want attention 24/7. And she's just like that. She's not after anything, she's not upset. She's literally just making noise. It's what she does. Like, literally. When we got onto the last bit of the journey, she seems to know how the road feels on this last part. I don't know why, but she does. And she literally sits up straight away. She's like, yeah, we're like nearly there. And then as soon as she realised we're nearly there, she just started doing not that, like a different noise, until like I literally stopped. So she knows where she is. She's happy that she's here. Obviously she's happy that she's here. But yeah, they're just very vocal, and sometimes they're quiet when you think, oh God, she's going to say or do something, and then she's just there like, yeah, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not normally quiet at this point, but I'm going to be quiet to throw you off because you think I'm going to be noisy, but I'm not. I'm going to prove a point. So that's how it is with a husky. This is what I got of yesterday's drink. I put it back in the fridge. I weren't going to drink. It's actually worse when it's warm or room temperature. They're not the best flavour. But yeah, yesterday I hadn't actually had much to eat. I think I had a fruit tea cake, toasted fruit tea cake, and the protein yogurt by Graham's, which I absolutely love, and that was it. And it was like lunchtime, like it was afternoon on the walk, but I didn't feel super hungry. But as I was like going home, I'm like, oh God, I'm really hungry. And I sometimes feel like I'm more tired, like with the walks, like I've got less energy because I'm not giving my body enough fuel. But I didn't realise that that's all I had to eat, but some days that's all I have to eat. And maybe that's why I struggle sometimes, because the walks aren't exactly easy. I'm not just like walking around like on my street for 2 minutes and then back home. Like an hour on a pavement is easier than an hour of what I'm doing. Like I'm out of breath most of this particular walk, or whatever route we go on. I think I know what sort of routes we're going to go on because it's actually raining, although it seems to have stopped. So I'm going to actually have to wear a bloody hat, because if it rains I have to have my hood down, and look, I can't bloody see, but when I wear a hat it kind of holds it up a little bit. I've actually got the wrong coat on. I keep wearing this coat, but I should have put my big one on, and I just couldn't be bothered because it's big and heavy, and I'm like sick of carrying that dead weight around with me, because that's what it feels like. It's like 10 times heavier than this, if not more, but it is longer and it keeps me drier. But when the hood gets wet, just like this, but that one's worse, it gets all wet and then it starts to like touch my face because it won't stay up. But when I wear a hat underneath the hood of that one, it holds the hood up a little bit higher, whereas this one it doesn't. And the question is, do I wear a baseball cap, or do I wear like a knitted hat, like a beanie or something? Like I don't even know. But I'm gonna drink some of this. I don't think I want to drink it all. I don't love it. Like the taste instantly is just horrible. And then I'm wondering, like, are they all gonna taste this bad? That is a question. Does anyone know the answer? Has anyone had these? Let me know if you've had them. You've not had one. Yesterday I was on the walk and I needed a wee. Like, sometimes I'm walking around and I need a wee, but it's not like, you know when you feel like you need a wee but you you can hold on to it for hours if you had to. It weren't one of them. It was one where I was like, oh God, I'm going to need a wee quite soon. How am I going to finish the walk? I think literally it was like 25 minutes into it, and I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get to an hour? Like, if this gets worse, like, I don't know what I'm going to do, because literally there's no toilets. So I was like, am I going to have to finish it early and go home? And you know what? I did over an hour. It didn't get any worse. I could feel it, but it got less, do you know, like, less prominent. Like it weren't as urgent as it was. Like, I don't know how that happens, but that's what happened. Yeah. Anyway, I already need one. I haven't had that much to drink today. I've had a protein yogurt drink, which you would have seen me get from Aldi a couple of times now, and a cup of tea. Oh, and an orange Lucozade, because I'm still ill. Won't go away, won't bugger off. I keep getting like all bunged up and headachy and no energy, and like I keep getting a temperature in my face, and then my body's like 1 minute hot then cold. Like I said this yesterday, it just won't go away. I feel better than I did, but it's just clinging on. Like, I don't want it to cling on. I've had enough of that. So the rain is starting again. Definitely got the wrong coat on. I mean, I had this on yesterday, but it didn't actually rain, and now it's pouring it down. So washing day today. I'm going to put, when I get home, a pre-wash treatment on for a few hours. I need to remember to do that. Buddy forgot last week. I don't do it every week because I do have other hair things like hair masks and stuff. I probably should do it weekly, but I just forget. Like, I think, oh, I'll do it today, and then obviously I'm not going to put it on before a walk. I'm not going to walk around with it in my hair. I know some people do, but a lot of people have the hair in a slick back pony and stuff like that, whereas I wouldn't, and I've got a fringe. Not that I don't actually put that one in my fringe, so, but then I like, if I've got a coat and a hat on, it would end up in my coat or hat, and I don't want to do it. So I need to try and remember to do it when I get home. Yesterday the dog almost pulled me over several times. Like, there's times when I'm like, she's almost pulled me over, but it's not been that close. Because sometimes she'll pull me and I'm trying to like regain my composure, like stop myself from falling, and then she'll pull me another way and she actually helps rectify what she's done. But yesterday there was one occasion when she'd just done a poo, and I went to pick it up and she yanked the lead, and yeah, I didn't fall into the poo, luckily, but yeah. And then we were, there was a puddle incident. There's this big puddle and it's very deep, and it's very, like, if you stand in it, it's soft underneath, so I start to sink if I go in it, so I avoid it. Last few times that we've gone past it, she's like, I'm going in it, I don't care, I'm going in it, you're not telling me what to do, I'm doing it. So yesterday I thought, I don't want her in that puddle, I just don't want her in it, because I'm sick of washing the harnesses. You have to do them by hand. Like, 1 week she went through 4. There's one that needs washing. But I was like, I don't want her in it, I'm just sick of washing these harnesses. So we're getting nearer to it, and I'm trying to like walk away from it, but not walk too far away from it, because I know if I get too far away from it or try and walk too far away from it, she'll definitely try and drag me to her. So I shorten the lead, I have a tight grip on her, and I'm like, no, you're not going in it. Yeah, you had other ideas, didn't you? Yeah. She pulled so hard that I almost ended on it, like face first. How I didn't, I don't know. Like, I wish someone was filming, because I'd like to know how I stopped myself from going into it. Yeah, I've got short wellies on, but the way she pulled me, I would have definitely ended up like body first into it. And like I said, I have stood in it in the past, and I've started to sink, and it's like got to like that much from the top of the wellies, and then one of my foot stuck because the mud is like encasing the welly, and I'm like, So I didn't want to go in it. She leaped in it, and again, I wish someone was filming it because I would love to have the video of this because I think it probably looked funny. And then she's like throws her head under water, and then she comes out with a mouthful of something, shakes it all over the place, and I'm like, I actually took pictures of her there, like looking moody in it. All her face is like dirty. And then I'm just like, and when she gets out, she's got mud halfway up her bloody legs, and then she leaps back in it, and then she's just putting her head under, eating something. Like, I don't even want to know what that dog's eating out of that puddle. Like, it's massive. It's not like, it's probably about 5 foot long by about 2 foot wide, maybe a little bit wider. She does it like, there's sometimes if it rains a lot, somewhere down here gets this massive long puddle that's probably about 20 foot long and about 8 foot wide. It's been in a video once. Well, which one was it? I don't know which one it was. But if you see me like walking around this puddle, that one's quite deep as well. And I've stood in that one as well, and that does start to sink me as well. She leaps in that, acting like it's the best thing ever. She does a belly slide. No wonder her harnesses are always wet and bloody dirty. If you want a husky, they love dirt, they love water, they love them both combined together. They love getting it on you because she'll put her head in, get a mouthful and just shake it all over you. She did that to me once when I was trying to move away from something. I had an outfit on that I wanted to wear that day after the walk. She put her head in, got a mouthful of this mud and shook it all over me, so then I had to get changed. So if you're going to take a husky somewhere where you know it's going to be wet and dirty, don't wear something that you'd like to wear for the rest of the day. Wear something you don't mind getting muddy, because you're going to get muddy. Because they like mud, they like dirt, they like digging holes, they like digging the hole and then throwing it back at you. Get a husky. But she's also cute. Gets away with murder. Like, I can never really be annoyed at her because she either looks at me like, oh, look at my sweet, cute, innocent face, or she gives me that look like, yeah, I've done it. Which just makes me laugh. So, yeah. I was thinking of getting a couple of huskies, to be honest. Have a pack of them. Because I keep seeing this person, and he had 2. And all of a sudden I saw him with 3, and they behave so well together. They walk nicely, they don't drag, they don't leap off. And I'm like, God, so maybe I should get 2 instead of 1 more. Like 3 huskies, a pack of huskies. I mean, I could just imagine them all leaping on the bed in the morning, trying to sit on my face. I woke up the other day, did I tell this in the video? What morning was it? Was it like a Saturday morning? And she was trying to wake me up for ages, and I'm like, no, like trying to ignore her. And then she's moving around the bed, she's throwing herself around, and all of a sudden I knew she was next to me doing something, and I opened my eyes and she was literally about to literally sit on my face. Like, literally, she was lowering herself onto my face. I've never moved so fast in my entire life. God, that's something I do not want to experience, her bum all on my face. But yeah, can you imagine 3 of them doing that in the morning? I mean, I don't need an alarm clock. I literally don't need an alarm clock. And she's getting me up earlier because it's getting lighter earlier. Yeah, anyway. See, if it was if I had my other coat on, I could put my hat in my pocket because it's not raining again. Because I'm going to have to put a hat on me because my pockets aren't big enough to put a hat in my pocket. And this is what's annoying me about the weather. I thought she weren't connected then. I thought she was getting out the bloody car. Nearly had a bloody heart attack. Bloody would never get her back. I've talked for far too long. I literally want to be on the water right now. See, it's not raining. But I'll guarantee you that... I've just got my hair wet off the boot. I'll guarantee if I don't put a hat on, then it'll bloody rain. Hold on, where's my phone? Oh, I'm on it. Oh God, there's no hope for me. Like this, I don't think I can fit this in my pocket. Can I? See, the thing that's going to annoy me is it's probably going to rain and then stop raining, and then I'm going to end up with a hat on that I don't particularly want. It's so funny.